Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Orlando. So there is a lot of misinformation, a lot of information people don't know is true, a lot of confusion when it comes to the housing bubble. And we're here to discuss 3 lies about the housing bubble. The housing bubble that is coming up, and what are some of the information that is just out there, So let's jump right into this video. So number 1, prices will continue to go up. There is no way that there will be a dip. Which sounds kind of crazy with it being a housing bubble, right? When it pops, of course the price will drop, but you will see all the time online individuals saying, we're not in a bubble. There's no way, because prices are just going to continue to go up, 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 up. So you're telling me that there is a really high, big, almost guaranteed chance that prices will continue to go up 20%? Are you telling me that in Boise, Idaho, prices that are going up 18 to 20% will continue to go up at that rate? That sounds impossible. At this point, no one will be able to buy a home. Every home, even throughout the Midwest, will be worth millions and millions and millions of dollars, guys. And so that is something that's probably not going to happen. But we see this narrative going around all the time about it's going to continue to go up and up. So be ready to try to get in and overpay on the house right now, because if you overpay, it's better than you buying the house that's going to be $1 million next year, right? Don't let that type of narrative control you into making a good decision in a home purchase. Once again, we say, do not overpay. And that narrative will push individuals to overpay because they think, I'll spend $40,000 over asking today. Then they'll think that's better than spending $1 million next year, or being part of the price going up and up and up and you having that much equity in the property. It's not going to happen, guys. I'm just here to tell you, just look at the cycles. Look at how housing, when we have crashes, when we have bubbles, prices have been going up and up and up for 10 years now. So be ready for the bubble to pop. So that is a big bubble lie that everyone is talking about. Is like, yeah, the price is going to go up. So lie number 2 is these big corporations, Zillow, BlackRock, Redfin, all of these guys are buying up so many properties. There is no way that you will be able to find a house. There's no way that you'll be able to compete with these big corporations. Just stay away. Just stay away from the housing market, because right now you are no competition for these guys. You are no competition for BlackRock, Zillow, and etc., and all these other companies. Now, guys, listen, if you were to believe that, you would never go out here and look for a home for your family. You would never get into real estate to begin with, because it's a 100% loss rate. You're not going to win any offer that you put in to a property, right? So all of these real estate agents that are out here selling properties to individuals, forget about them. Let's just worry about the big corporations. Guys, let me tell you this. There are plenty of deals to be had. Do not let someone tell you this huge lie that you have no chance, 0 chance at getting a house for you and your family. Just because these big corporations are buying these properties at a high value, doing cash only, and then renting them out, that should not affect your perspective of getting what you need for your home. They're not buying every home in America, guys. They're not doing that. But, contrary to what you will see online, they're not buying every single home in America to not allow anyone to buy a home. That is not the case. There are plenty of opportunities for you to get into a home. So make sure, the one thing that I tell people is to make sure that you continue to look. Don't give up. Do not overpay. That is the thing. Don't overpay. But go in, know what your price points are, and stick to those. Make sure you get to look inside of the property. You don't push away all of those things of like not looking in the inside and all that other stuff. You follow the rules of what you want. You do that, continue looking. Don't let anyone shy you away from you, because once again, they're not buying everything. They are buying a lot, but they're not buying everything. Everybody has a chance. I guarantee you probably heard your neighbor say, I just bought a house for XYZ, or your family member bought this. You're somewhere in that 6 degrees of separation of someone who just bought a home. So why can't it be you? You think they just got lucky and, just found a house underneath the rock that Blackstone didn't buy? No. There are plenty of houses out there for you to buy or have a chance to buy, so don't let that type of sentiment stopping you from getting into real estate. So line number 3 is a big one, guys. This is a big one. Is the housing market is guaranteed or for sure going to crash 100%. You will see this everywhere, guaranteed. 100%. Don't worry. It's gonna crash. If you're looking to buy a house, 100% it's gonna crash. And so wait until then and then buy your house, right? You see that everywhere, guys. You see it everywhere. You see it on YouTube. Anyone who tells you, including me, anyone who tells you it is a guarantee that the housing market is gonna crash, they're lying to you. They are lying to you. That is a big, huge lie. No one can tell. No one knows if the housing market is 100% going to crash. And trust me, if they did know it and they knew the exact date and all this other stuff, why would they tell you? Why would they tell you the exact time the housing market is gonna crash? And for sure, if it's gonna crash, it is a toss-up and no one really knows what's gonna happen. You can look at all the market signs. You can look at, history and determine, I think that this is possibly can happen. But once again, it's just a possibility. It may happen, it may not, and that is the thing what you have to look at, guys, is I know a lot of you guys sitting on the sidelines right now going, I can't wait for this market to crash. I can't wait. When it crashes, that's when I'm gonna buy my home. That's when I'm gonna buy my first home, because right now it's too expensive. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that is a bad mistake. That is a bad mistake if you can buy a house at its fair market value. Not overpaying. If you're running into a situation where you're gonna overpay time and time again, and every offer you putting in, let's say you put in 40 offers and all of them, you would have gotten if you overpaid, but when you put in the market value that got declined and you've looked and looked, yeah, maybe it's time to push the pause button and say, I'll wait till next year, see when things cool down. But if you are like, I haven't even tried, I'm not even doing it, I'm not doing nothing because I know that the market is gonna crash and that's gonna be my moment, you may be waiting for a minute. You may be waiting for a little bit. If the market doesn't crash, did you waste a whole year to get in on a piece of property that, could have made you money in the end? Possibly. Could you have put yourself in a box to where you're forced to buy a property because of whatever life brings to you, and now you have to buy higher because you thought the housing bubble was going to pop in 2022? Possibly. Here's the reason why this lie in particular is so important. It's because, guys, sitting on the sidelines doing nothing and speculating does not help you. It does not help you. Speculating and sitting on the sidelines and thinking that you know better than to even get out there and try and see exactly what the market is offering in your area, that does not help you. So I don't want you guys to sit there and think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to sit on the sidelines and I'm just going to watch because I think I'm going to get a better deal. Well, you're going to watch yourself get not a great deal. Remember, fair market value properties. Never overpay, guys. Never overpay. So I hope this content brought you some value, guys. I need you to watch this next video here. It will help you get into your first rental property and learn all things financial. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.